Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Y'all not gonna like this at all. Eddie Hearn gets an A+ today. Eddie Hearn has done a masterful job with his media team, with his think tank, his inner circle, his outer circle, his friends, DAZN. I don't know what they have going on over there, but I can totally see. And please don't think that I'm drinking the Kool-Aid or nothing like this. All I've done is watch or listen to. I haven't watched every interview, but I've listened to some while I was driving, and I've watched some when I got to my destination. And what took the cake with me is the Boxing Voice video when he was interviewing Ness, and he had a Louis Vuitton bag, and he says, "I got a bag full of money." You guys probably some of you guys may say, "Oh, that was funny, ha ha, he." That's intentional. That move was not by accident. He knew Ness was in the hallway, and he knew he was gonna get the most bang for his buck by being contemporary, by being urban, and he intentionally said, because he know Ness is gonna ask. You don't understand. He knows what you got. He knows what the media is going to ask before you ask him. He is well versed in what to say. He doesn't know the order of the questions, but he can anticipate the questions because of what's going on in the media today and where he's going. You know what I'm saying? And he wants it to get out that he has a bag full of money for Gervonta Tank Davis, and Mayweather already turned down a co-promotion deal. I'm going to do a video on co-promotion and how powerful that is. It's not just two people working together. It's way more detailed, way more detailed than that. And it is what it is. I'm just saying, if you want to deal with Eddie Hearn, you got to do your homework. You got to be prepared, because he already has the answer for you. He did a terrible job. He failed, completely failed at the DAZN opening. Anthony Joshua was worse. So he gets 2 Fs. He gets a double F if there ever such a thing. And Eddie Hearn gets an F. But his PR consultant, his PR team, I guarantee from this point forth, you won't see Eddie Hearn without a minority fighter ever again in America. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you he's going to hire some contemporary urban media members. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you he's going to have a street team. I can guarantee you he's going to reach out to the communities. I can guarantee you he's heard a lot of my videos, and you guys will put in the comment section, yeah, right, yeah, right. Look at him now. Look at him now. He is a well-polished foreign car salesman. You know what I mean? He graduated from the Honda lot. Now he's in the Bentley lot. You know what I mean? So, and I'll say this: like it, love it, or hate it, Eddie Hearn is coming. Eddie Hearn is coming because he has a skill that us Americans don't have. He's willing to suppress his pride. Listen to the interview and how he answered the question when the Boxing Voice talks about the losing the purse bid. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. He know he lost. He was in his office pissed when he lost. I don't know what he said to Hooker, but I can tell you Hooker wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. And how they flipped it, he and his PR team flipped it. Well, you're getting the biggest purse of your of your entire career. See how they flipped it with Ness? Uh, so I have a follow-up question, but I'll keep that to myself because I know I'll see Eddie soon. And but I'm telling you guys, the invasion is coming. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about his fights and nothing like that. He's going to tantalize a lot of people. I don't know how successful the height of his powers will go, but he's going to be successful because he has the ability to suppress his pride. You see how smiley and jovial he was today? He was ecstatic. He was elated. Man, that I'm telling you guys, that is a great, mm, like I tell people, if you play cards with your enemies, you already lost. I'll say it again. If you play cards with your enemies, you've already lost. You can't win. They have you. Whether the card, it's not about the card game. It's mental warfare. It's spiritual warfare. They're just gaining. They just gaining intelligence on you. So, um, Eddie, dude, he did a masterful job today. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid, but I'm just telling media members he's gonna woo you. All right, and it's nothing you can do because he has an answer. I mean, it's something you can do. Don't get me wrong. Do your homework, but in addition to doing your homework, you got to keep him in a place where he's defending himself, and he's gonna crack eventually. You can't have. You have to ask him yes or no questions. You can't let him create the narrative. There is no narrative with Eddie Hearn. No narrative. You can't let him tell a story. If he tells a story, you lose. You understand? And it's the gloves are off, man. I'm not worried about PBC. I'm not worried about Al Heyman because he's locked in on so many different levels, so many different wavelengths. You see the venues in which Eddie Hearn is having these fights in, right? That pretty much tells you how powerful Al Heyman is. Um, uh, it's but expect Al Heyman to battle him with the same dates. He's going to make some adjustments. PBC will make some adjustments and drown him out in terms of TV viewership, in terms of shrinking the market on him. And you know, that's why when you watch the NFL, they they never have channel 2 ABC, no, excuse me, what is it, Fox and CBS play back-to-back games simultaneously, consecutively. They have one game where they play together, but the third game, because it forces you to make a decision. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm not dealing with NFL this year, so, but it's gonna be. We'll see how it play out. Average media members, he's gonna win. Trust me, he's gonna win. Average media members, he's gonna win, and he's gonna tell his narrative. He's gonna tell you how Tevin Farmer has made more money than he's ever made in his career in one fight, and he's gonna get it in 3 fights. And he's gonna talk about contemporary America. Now, the next time you see Eddie Hearn, it will he's gonna start doing contemporary American analogies. Watch the contemporary American analogies start coming out. I'm telling you, his PR team is strong. They got a team over there, and they playing for keeps. They're not coming over here playing for, oh, it's cool. Oh, no, they're coming over here to dominate the market, and I can see it. It's clear as day. And I would say outfits like Top Rank, Golden Boy are in trouble because we all like PBC's not in trouble. They're as safe as can be. Uh, HBO, if they don't get a star, as I told you guys earlier, they bid it on Anthony Joshua, and Peter Nelson pretty much confirmed that with with what's his name, Ness, as he's riding the bike. I thought that was pretty cool. So everyone's in competition, man, and there's a new sheriff in town, and they got off to a very slow start. But at the end of the day, you got to call a spade a spade. Like, you got to sit back and really process, quote unquote, your competition. You know, he gave Lou DeBella $50,000 and said, let, uh, let me co-promote. I'll get into. I'm not saying he gave him $50,000, but I'm saying he gave him $50,000. Like, Lou DeBella doesn't have to promote the card and he gets paid. I need to break down co-promotion. Maybe before I break it down, I'll break it down in cool terms. But my next fight, I'll have Lou DeBella in September, so I'll have him break it down, how this co-promotion works and how that goes, and I'll break it down for you as to what it really means after he explains it. I think that that'll be a cooler way to do it. So we'll wait a couple of weeks till I can get that video out. But they're coming, man. DAZN is coming. I know what they're doing. I see it. It is clear as day. They got the money. They got the influence. They got, and I'm guarantee you, watch the next time you watch when you cut the DAZN on. Watch what it looks like. It will look nothing like the UK. Watch. You'll see. I'm not buying the app. I'm gonna stream it. But we'll see. Anyways, man, barbershop conversations. We hate to say it. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm just assessing because I'm not doing no interviews with Eddie Hearn. So I'm not going to sit here and say, um, uh, and even how he addressed Blue Blood. Blue Blood did an excellent job, but he's well prepared. He was prepared for for Blue Blood, and he did a great job. He answered far better than how he responded. Was that a month ago? And but get down to lay down. That's basically what Eddie Hearn is saying. I'm coming. You got to have deep, 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 deep pockets if you want to mess with us. He coming, man. He coming. So we'll see, man. And and at the end of the day, it's no reason ignoring the elephant in the room. Some people and subscribers gonna be like, "Oh, you co-signing, you're drinking the juice." No, I'm watching it just like you guys, and you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it and tell it for what it's worth, right? My job is to tell you my interpretation of what happened, and I would give him an A+. You know, he's basically your pastor when it's time to collect the offering. That's how he's talking to the congregation. That's literally how he's talking to the congregation. He gave his speech, he gave his sermon, and now he needs you to come pay tithes and offerings and love gifts, right? That's who Eddie Hearn came today. Humble, humility's high, calmness, cool, collective, all knowing, looks passionate, had a great success. Tevin Farmar's story. See now, see, here's another thing too you don't get. Tevin Farmar's story. Listen to this, guys. It's Eddie Hearn's success. It's not Lou DeBella's success anymore. It's not the mean streets of Philadelphia, his story. It's it's the great white savior. You guys understand where I'm coming from? It's he saved Tevin Farmer, giving him more money than an American uh, promoter could. So what's Tevin Farmer gonna say? Man, that man gave me more money than I ever had. He changed my life. He just hijacked the Tevin Farmer story. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you soon. Peace.